Hey guys, welcome back to another Broker Agent of the Month interview. Today we have Scher out of New York, Smithtown, New York. This guy is an absolute legend. He is a crusher. This guy kicks rear end and takes names on his off days. And today we're going to be talking with him. We're also going to be talking with Lauren from RCG Mortgage. They are absolutely legendary when it comes to mortgages and what they're doing to support Zach as one of their primary agents. We also have Chad. Chad is the publisher, the man of men. He is the man who's put all this together. He is the guy who's put everything together with Broker Agent. So you guys, I just want to welcome you, and this is going to be an amazing interview. Zach is going to blow your minds in regards to what he's been able to accomplish in a mere 5 years in business with 16 agents on his team. And guys, let's get this straight. He's on track to do 200 deals. That's 2 with a 00 behind it, and 90 of those are his. So we're going to dive in with him. But first, I want to bring this over to Chad. Chad, thank you for putting this together. He's the publisher. He's the man behind the curtain. He is Broker Agent. So Chad, welcome, my friend. Tell us a little bit about Broker Agent.
Yeah. Hi, Greg. First of all, thanks for having us. Great to have Zach and Lauren here. Really appreciate you doing this with us. Yeah, Broker Agent, 25 years now. Went to work for that company straight out of college back in the 90s. Had one of the first e-letters in real estate. Just ever since then, chugging along, growing, building our business, changing, rolling with the times, and reaching real estate professionals with great information and recognizing those exceptional real estate professionals along the way, like Zach. And that's what kind of brings us here today.
Well, guys, he's so humble. He's not going to really dive into what he's accomplished. We'll let that stay for another day. But I want to bring the man of the hour, Mr. Zach Scher. Zach, welcome, my friend. Thank you for spending some of your infinite life with us together today. Tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, what's your favorite color?
Favorite color is green. Thank you for having me on the show, Greg. Yeah, I mean, I've like you kind of gave my introduction. I've been in the business for about 5 years and started my team about 2.5 years ago. And, I've never looked back ever since joining. I love everything that I do. And, I'm super passionate about it. Doesn't feel like I'm working. Really just feels like, I'm having fun out there, meeting great people, making connections, whether it be, with my clients, my team. I love to teach. I love to mentor, which is kind of a big reason why I started my team when I did. But yeah, super happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Zach, is absolutely my distinct pleasure. Now, we have a woman, the only woman amongst us right now, and she's the woman of the hour because she nominated you for this award, because you cannot get this award by yourself. You have to be nominated. So Lauren from RCG Mortgage, I want you to come on in, say who you are, and just why did you guys nominate Zach for this month's award of the Broker Agent of the Month?
Hi, how are you? Well, Zach is one of our VIP agents for our company. So we were trying to figure out a way that we could get him recognized and acknowledged for all of his hard work. So that's when, we kind of linked up with Chad, and we figured that this was a great opportunity for him just to put him out in the spotlight and show him our support and our love for him.
I love it. There's no place better on earth than in real estate when you have good partnerships. So Zach, I want you to break into it for me a little bit. So you guys are on track for doing 200 deals this year, and you're going to be 80 to 90 of them. Guys, pay attention. The 80 to 90 of them are going to be yours personally. Give me kind of a little bit of the breakdown of kind of how you started, kind of what your methodology is for lead generation. How do you manage that many deals? Because most people, when they're listening to this, they're going, oh my gosh, this guy's incredible. How in the heck can you 80 to 90 deals plus managing another 200 on top of what you're doing? So break that down for me a little bit.
I have superpowers. That's how I do it.
Of course you do.
No, it's certainly a lot. So I got started joining a team. So I joined a team initially when I started to kind of learn from an expert, learn from somebody else who had already started a team. And then from there, after about a year, it was pretty evident that I had learned how to pretty much do everything that I needed to do to kind of take, my business kind of to the next level from that point forward. So in the first 5 months of real estate that I was in, I closed 6 deals. And then that following year, I did 40. So I learned how to quickly scale and build my business touching on what you were talking about, lead generation, a lot of different sources, a lot of ways. Social media is huge. I get a lot of my, business through, referrals and people seeing me on social media, but, some of the other, big companies out there, Zillow, realtor.com, generating leads that way, but also, through traditional methods, direct mail, cold calling, things like that as well. But the way that I manage it, with my team and everything else like that, I have a transaction coordinator, obviously, who, kind of helps behind the scenes. And then through a lot of my, major partnerships, just like with, with RCG, Lauren and Alicia from RCG basically work predominantly with me and my team to help, help us with a lot of our different tasks that we're doing, marketing and otherwise, which definitely helps tremendously in terms of being able to manage it. But yeah, I mean, every year after year, I try to not only personally grow, and, do more transactions every single year, but also to help with my team. So it's funny, when I started the team 2.5 years ago, it started out with just myself and one of my best friends, Carlos Salinas, who's our top producing agent, which I'm sure will be on this show at some point, hopefully. But the two of us kind of started it, and then it just kind of grew, more and more. I never really recruited. People really just, and other agents kind of came out to me asking, how I got to where I was, what I was doing, what's the secret sauce. And, they kind of just wanted to, join in on the fun. So that's how my team has grown to the 16 agents that it is today. And it continues to grow. And for no other reason other than, I really love and truly am passionate about helping others and teaching, and doing whatever I can do to help other people do, what I'm doing.
Dude, I absolutely love that, Zach. I love your story. And here's one of the things I love about the most. You've been in business for, 5 years, right? You've recruited 16 people onto your team. And from the research I've done about you, you guys call yourselves the young hustlers, right? You guys are the young bucks, young buckettes. If I don't want to be sexist. And you guys are out there just going after and just doing amazing things, and you come at things maybe with a different mindset. When it comes to your team versus some other teams that might be in your marketplace or maybe in the industry, walk me through how you've been able to recruit 16 people in 5 years. And Lauren, I'm going to come back to you because I have a follow-up question for you on this one. But Zach, walk me through that, because a lot of people, they don't understand, they don't think they can do what you've done, and you've done something incredible and remarkable. And with the visibility that Chad and Broker Agent has been able to assist with, I would just give some ideas to young agents who are young bucks or buckettes that are out there that want to kind of follow in your footsteps.
Sure. I mean, it's a step-by-step thing. It doesn't happen overnight. And the biggest way to get there is just hard work, drive, and enthusiasm. I mean, I've met a tremendous amount of people, and you can pretty much tell right away if somebody has it or they don't, and it's really just based off of how confident they feel about what they're doing and how much of their energy they're willing to put into it. So for me, when I'm not spending time with my family, I'm pretty much just doing this. This is all that I'd love to do, and this is where I'm spending all of my time. So somebody that's getting into it, just realize, you have to put that level of energy in if you want to be successful. And it doesn't really matter where you are or, what your niche is. The team has evolved so much to the point where we have people of all different ages, all different, ethnicities, everything. Like we're a big melting pot together, and we all bring different backgrounds, which is what is so important in real estate, because people, it's about learning who each other are, we are together. It's not so much about selling a house. It's about selling yourself and making that connection. People need to be able to trust you. So it's really important that you come off as a real human being at the end of the day. And that's what's important about having so many different backgrounds. Where I'm successful with certain things, other people on my team are successful in other ways as well. So we all kind of come together, share ideas, and, it helps us all grow and be successful.
I couldn't agree with you more. It does take a melting pot, and that's the greatest thing about one, our country, two, about this industry. It doesn't matter where you come from, what language you speak, what color your skin is. Doesn't matter, what belief you have anywhere in life. When you come together and you guys find a common goal, that's the most powerful thing on earth. And Lauren, I'm going to bring it over to you really quickly. Over at RCG Mortgage, you guys have obviously been in business for a long period of time. You guys are absolute, complete, and total professionals. And when you saw the superstar rising in Zach, what did that? How does that make you guys feel when you're looking for partnerships? I mean, obviously he's a legend in what he's doing in Smithtown and all of New York and everything else. But walk me through that relationship and how that started.
I think the way the relationship actually started is our company, we're a broker. So we work with several different lenders, and we're able to help buyers get the best deal for whatever their situation is. And we have the access, to push things along when needed. So I believe what happened, and Zach, this was a Save Me deal, correct? That was our initial meeting.
I was just gonna say, I hope you put. Yep, it was a Save Me deal. Yep.
Yeah, we saved the deal that was literally falling apart, just about to go to closing, and we swooped in and pretty much saved the day.
Didn't pretty much. You absolutely.
I'm trying to be a little.
I had a deal that was dying. It was literally it was dead, and Andrew, who's the owner of RCG, literally had told me and had been trying to earn my business for a long time. And he said, Zach, send me your worst deal. Send me the deal that's going to totally implode, that's not going to make it, and I will save it and I will show you what I can do. And that's exactly what they did. So yeah, it's unbelievable what they're capable of doing.
So with that, it just really created not only a partnership, but a friendship at this point. And that's why we take so much pride with the way we work with our realtors. They're not just a realtor providing business back and forth. This actually becomes more of a family type of atmosphere where 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we do for them, they do for us. It's literally a fantastic relationship. So
I absolutely love that. When there's a good partnership between the lender and the realtor, you can do amazing things together, especially when you pick up the phone and it could be 10 o'clock at night and they're like, yeah, bro, what's up? I need a pre-approval. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Well, all right. Give me 5 minutes. Exactly. You need to get it done. And that's the type of relationship that allows Zach to do 90 deals, 80 to 90 deals himself, 200 plus deals on his team as everything stands right now. But Zach, I want you to walk me through something. When it comes to your deal structure, you've been in the business for 5 years, and again, like 16 people on your team. Who was your first hire?
Okay, so I mean, technically, my first hire was Carlos, who I mentioned, one of my best friends. I actually sold him. He was coming from Manhattan. He lived there, and I knew him from college. So when he was looking to buy his first home, I was telling him to come out by me. I showed him around the area, and I actually sold him his first home out here in Suffolk County. So when that happened, Carlos saw kind of the way that we do things, and he got the bug. He was interested in real estate and really wanted to kind of do what I was doing. So he got his license. He joined the same brokerage I was at, and we formed the team together at the time. And then slowly but surely, the team started to grow. And then I realized, it was getting to be the point where I couldn't manage it all by myself. And that's when I hired my transaction coordinator, Kelly, who's fantastic. She's the behind the scenes, making sure every single deal gets to where it needs to be. And it's so important that you have that. It's not even just the team itself, the agents that are doing all the work. It's everybody else that you have behind the scenes working together, and all the, strategic partnerships that we have as well, like with our lender, like RCG, with our attorneys that we work with the home inspectors, with the title companies. It's so important that you have all these different, parts together. And that's what helps all of these deals come to fruition. We're able to speak with all the different pieces of the puzzle, so to speak.
Yeah, it does take a team to do deals. It's not a single person. It's never a single person. And that's, Chad, that's something I want to briefly touch on with you. You've interviewed and you've highlighted hundreds, if not thousands, of agents. And can you give me one idea of what you see as a traditional, just kind of like a trend with all top agents like Zach and like Lauren, like how that partnership works, the parallels that you see there?
The parallels between the two of them?
Yeah, and them and other top producing agents and mortgage experts around the country.
Well, as far as the lenders and title companies go, they're going to be there for you, whether you're doing one deal a year or 200, the good ones, and they're going to take care of you. I've spent quite a bit with Lauren and Andrew at their talking with them over the past several weeks, and they're one of those types of companies. Now, as far as, and that's the kind we look to work with and partner with so that we can do some of these things like we're doing with Zach. So really want to thank you again, Lauren, for that.
So
as far as Zach and what Zach, five years ago before he got into real estate, if Zach would have told you, I'm going to get into real estate next year, you would have known he's going to do well at it because he's Zach. So it's not necessarily just getting lucky or getting breaks or learning as you go. If you're you have it kind of, or you don't. And if you don't, you need to hook up with somebody that does, like Zach, so that he can teach you, because there's so much out there to learn and to be successful in real estate. And you're never going to do it on your own, not in 100 years. You need to find the people who are doing well, partner, team up with them, learn from them, and then go become competitors to them. And then you both work and fight harder for everything. So that's kind of the way I see it.
Awesome. Zach, guys, we're going to keep this to a very short, concise 30 minutes. I want you guys to reach out to Lauren and Zach and Chad for any additional questions, but I have a question for each one of you guys, and take as much time as you guys want to answer this. Zach, this is going to come to you first. Okay. When you are looking, and this doesn't need to be, down to the nitty gritty, but when you are looking for people to hire or looking for people to partner with, like Lauren, what are the 3 traits that you would look for in a partner? Now, obviously, Lauren's here on the show with us, so she's incredible, beautiful, and talented. So we already know that about her. What are other things that you would look for team members and partners that you'd want to work with?
I think one of the most important things is, obviously, and I can really break it down here, is communication is one. Communication is huge in this industry. It doesn't matter what part of the process you're in or, who you're working with or what you're doing. It's so important. You have to be completely transparent about everything that you do and who you're working with and everything about it, because if you're not, things can fall through the cracks all the time. So communication is absolutely a huge, huge thing that, that I look for. Somebody that's, going to be dedicated and driven. I can't show you how to be successful in terms of, having that desire to be. I can teach you what I do, but you have to want it. You have to be the one that really gears yourself up to getting out there and doing it. I can show you all the steps, but you have to be able to take it to that next level, and then, being ethical. Ethical is, can't tell you how many different disclosures we have to sign, for every client, everything like that. But beyond all of that, it's doing the right thing by everybody that it's doing the right thing and treating everybody the same way, no matter who they are, and that's goes through, clients, it goes through other real estate agents, all of our, our different partners that we deal with, throughout any particular real estate transactions, doing things the right way. It's so important to find somebody that shares, the same mentality, as we do. And that's what the foundation of my team is built on. It's hard work, communication, and doing things the right way. Those are some of the most important things that I look for, when I'm hiring somebody.
You couldn't be any more right if you tried when it comes to communication and transparency. There's so much cloak and dagger BS that goes on in this business that, people try to hide their flaws behind a veil of something, and you come right on out and you're just like, you know what, forget all that BS. We're going to go out there. We're going to be transparent. We're going to be authentic. We're going to be professionals. And that's why you've built such an amazing team. And Lauren, for you guys, when you saw Zach, you immediately were drawn to him. It sounds like the way you got both the body language from both of you guys in that camera shot right there. You guys are attracted to him in a business sense because you see his authenticity. You see his real character. And talk to me about the first time you guys did a deal and kind of what that looked like.
I wasn't actually involved on the deal side of it.
Okay.
So I don't know, maybe Zach, I mean, other than, the initial, like the first time that we met and we had the Save Me deal with Zach. But I think what it just really came down to was, we had a common ground of loyalty. Like once Andrew was able to prove, the loyalty as far as everything that he said he was able to provide. And then moving forward, again, as part of our Realtor Concierge division, where, our Realtor partners, such as Zach and his entire team, that we continue doing business with, and we will continue to help grow and scale and whatever we can do to make their business more successful. I think it was just an instant connection overall. It was just a nice fit. And it just came pretty natural.
I love it.
Let's also take a minute to introduce Alicia, who just showed up. She works directly with our team, helping us with marketing, advertising, and pretty much everything. Alicia comes on, listing appointments with me at times. She'll come, help me with, photography and different things. Anything that I need, she's there for us. And that's why, I see how RCG really sets themselves apart from other lenders, because a lot of lenders reach out to us on a weekly or even daily basis trying to earn our business. And, the things that they provide just aren't at the same level of, what RCG does, for myself and for my team. I can tell you that, having a partner like that is absolutely what's helped us really take our business to the next level.
Yeah, when it comes down to teammates, and your brother from another mother or your sister from another mister, whatever it's going to be, you're in the foxholes together. You guys are sitting there. Stuff is going on around you. The deal could fall apart. Lauren and RCG comes in and saves the day. They bring the deal back from the dead. It's one of those things, and this is what I really am thankful for Chad for, is the fact that he's put together Broker Agent and he's highlighting people like Zach, like Lauren, like RCG Mortgage, like the Scher team, and really making, showing people, look, guys, not everything in this business is doom and gloom. Everything can be salvaged, but you got to find the right partners. If it's partnering with Broker Agent, if it's a partner up with RCG Mortgage, if it's joining Zach's team, it really doesn't matter. But find your tribe. That's the number one thing. Find your tribe and run with them, and don't ever be apologetic about it, because at the end of the day, these are the people who are going to have your back in the bad times. And that's the most important part. I've been in the business for 21 years. My father's been in business for 49 years in 3 different states as a broker. And I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything else in between. And it's very rare to find teammates like Lauren and Zach running together at the exact same speed. Excuse me. Chad, explain a little bit for me, and then we're going to wrap this up in regards to because you can't buy this award. You can't just step into this award. You have to be nominated for this award. So, we're going to close up, but walk us through, how does someone get nominated like Zach to get the Broker Agent of the Month award?
Well, generally, Greg, it's through their a sponsor like Lauren, who wants to step up and help promote their partner like they've done with Zach. That's kind of in a nutshell, because if you don't have people wanting to support you, well, maybe you're not ready for this. And it's kind of a natural fit for us, the way the program's put together. But it starts out just getting into our award program and getting qualified. We have other things, certificate of excellence. We have our top 100 in market, and then we have our big deal, which is the Broker Agent of the Month. And that's where we do exactly what we're doing here. We kind of bring everybody together and work together to make everybody's business better. And, that's the end goal. But it all starts. And, even if you're just getting started in real estate, we have Rising Star Awards, 5-star awards, 7-star awards. Like I said, top 100 in market. And everything leads, and, you lead right up and you get qualified along the way and connected with your sponsors and us. And if you're the right person, we'll do everything that we can to get something put together for you, like we're doing here with Zach. So.
Absolutely fantastic. All right, guys, we're coming up on our time here. Lauren, I want you to answer me 2 questions. 1, sure. How can people get a hold of you? And 2, how can people get into business with you?
So what you could do is you could email marketing@rcgmortgage.com. That's going to go to myself, Alicia, and the rest of our team, including Andrew. That's probably going to be the best way to do like a one-on-one consultation as far as what we could provide realtors for the same type of service that we're, able to give. And then if anybody's looking as far as pre-approval or, on the financing side, our team number is 516-246-6353. That goes to Andrew, as well as the rest of our pre-approval department, our loan officers and the loan officer assistants, and they will be able to take any of those calls or, text messages as far as the pre-approval aspect of it. So there's 2 different divisions. So you could reach out to marketing to get me and Alicia and Andrew, or you can reach out to the team number, otherwise Andrew@rcgmortgage.com. And you'll get the head honcho himself.
The head honcho. I like it. The head honcho. I love this stuff. But you know what? You've been incredible this entire interview. So I think everybody should go talk to you because you are incredibly personal. You have great personality. I think everyone's going to get along with you. I'm going to save the man of the hour for the last bit. Chad, quickly tell people where they can maybe reach out to you.
Yeah. Broker Agent Advisor. We have a contact us form there. But if you want to reach out, just check out our recognition program there. It's right there on the site. We've got a contact form on the site, everything you need. Look forward to hearing from you.
All right. And then we have the man of the hour, the man, the myth, the legend, and everything else between, Zach Scher, guys. Zach, how can everybody get a hold of you if they want to join your team, if they want to pick your brain on how to become an absolute, a genius in real estate and build a team of 16 people in 5 years? What's the best way to reach out to you?
Through social media, you can find me on Zach Scher on Facebook or Instagram. You can also get in touch with me directly on my cell, which is 631-974-2609. You can find our team page, which is Team Scher on social media. And then you can also email me directly if that's easier, which is just my first name and my last name at Gmail, ZachScher@gmail.com.
That is fantastic. All right, guys, this has been another Broker Agent of the Month interview. If you guys like more of this, go to Broker Agent, look up Chad, reach out to him. If you guys like what Chad what Zach has done with his team, reach out to him. If you guys are looking for mortgage help in the New Jersey, New York area, always reach out to RCG Mortgage. But from all of us over here to all of you over there, have a beautiful, blessed, powerful, incredible rest of your day, and we will see you guys on the next interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.